The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Well, we're excited for Derek Evans. He is an exciting football player. I think last year he grew tremendously and still has much room to grow. Derek is a kid that's he makes things happen. We just got to make sure he's all going in the right direction to make those things happen. But he's become quite a leader on this football team, not only because of the position that he holds as a quarterback, but his being up front representing coaches. He's done a great job with that. It's going to be exciting to have Antonio back out there. He was a very disappointed young man last fall, and we were also. I've gone back and watched that video at times and saw where that happened, and it's just one of those freak things that, he was off to a start of a great season, and he's probably been the most impressive guy our trainers in the training room have seen as far as rehabbing himself and how fast he got back to that. So he's back with great excitement about him. Well, there's a guy that you got to be very, very proud of. Phillip is physically, yes, maturity, tremendous growth, and that part of it. He has a drive about him that you hope is contagious with a lot of other kids to be successful. Jordan is coming into his own. Both those young men are coming back from off-season surgeries. He's done a great job rehabbing himself, and I talked to him just a couple times in passing this summer and talked about, hey, let's make this the year that you should be the player that you were brought here to be. Make it happen for yourself. I mean, what a great kid. Dawson did a tutorial program for some kids in summer school this summer. Served as a tutor, volunteered for that. But what a great teammate he is. But man, he is so dependable. And I've snapped with my head between my legs before as a center and a long snapper and for field goals. So I know that's not an easy job, but he's a guy we count on quite a bit. Montel is impressive. Montel's impressive from size-wise. Montel's impressive from his attitude about getting after it. He's really turned some things around strength-wise. He's coming back from a surgery also, but he's greatly looking forward to what's coming up this fall. Antonio is the linebacker that everybody likes to have. He's a young man. Antonio he's got great size and range about him and coverage. He's a physical player at the point of attack and has worked himself into a leadership position. So expecting great things from Antonio. Well, Darius is a guy that you see him out there and he continues to make plays. He's a young man that's always got that great smile on his face, that great look, and he's a guy that excites other players. He's a guy that holds people accountable in that position and that group. So looking for great things out of him. Desmond is a guy that's, the plays he made last year, he didn't just make plays, he made big plays. So we're hoping that as he matures and comes along that he becomes more and more consistent in his play, trying to push him toward being more and more as a leader on the football team. Marcus is another of the running backs that we lost due to injury last year. And you lose two starting running backs in the first two games in a quarter or a half. Marcus is a guy that really, really wants to be at the front runner. He wants to be the guy that you can count on and depend on. He and Wimbo had sort of a rehab competition among themselves. I think Wimbo got him, but Marcus knows how to respond, and Marcus is a very dependable young man. Brian is one of those guys that's there. He's going to make plays. He's a guy that you can count on as an individual, as a player, and he's a guy that's a great teammate to the guys on this football team. Well, tomorrow's coach is a young man that's coming to his own. Sort of in the shadow of Shaheem a lot last year, in the last couple of years. But Timo is a guy that's a leader on the defense. He's a guy that calls on them, makes them get down in there and reach deep. So we're looking for great things from him.